Greetings, it's your boy, Jah'Preme. I'm back. I'm really back this time though. And today, whether you're a Christian, Muslim, Hebrew Israelite, whatever religion you serve under, whatever deity you believe in, I'm just here to tell you from a biblical perspective what we are facing in these times and what's really good and what's really going on. Can y'all tune in? Good. Now, I want to start out with Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. If you had your phone, if you had the book, Matthew 24 and 6. And it reads, this is how I'm going to start this off. Remember I was telling you see all the ICE protests, you see Iran and Israel, you see what's going on over there, the missiles blowing up in the sky. You see it. It's on the news, right? Mass protests everywhere. The sheriff here in Florida talking about if you do anything to one of his officers, we will kill you. We need an address to deliver the body. And all of this, right? All of this is a smoke screen. All right. Yes, there are people on the street with signs. Yes, there are people out there protesting against ICE. Yes, Donald Trump is rounding up the immigrants. Yes, that's really happening. But be not dismayed, because it's all confusion. And you know the author of confusion is the evil one. Zeus, Satan, the evil one. Yes, he is the evil one. He masters deception and he is the author of confusion. So when you tune into his programming, his intent is to deceive you and confuse you. That's the only intent. The best of the programming. You could be watching something that you think is so pure and good, you don't think anything is wrong with it, but it's still the author of confusion still controls the algorithm and the programming that you're tuned into. So you got to be careful with that too. So it's best just, if you're not disciplined enough, it's best just to not watch too much of the programming in the first place. Now, Matthew 24, verse 6. It reads, and you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not troubled, be not dismayed, right? For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Then I also want to read Mark. Go to Mark chapter 13, verse 7. And when you hear of wars and rumors of wars, do not be troubled, for such things must happen, but the end is not here yet. See, two different scriptures, but they align, they're saying the same thing. The end is not here yet because everyone has not awakened that needs to awaken. I'm here to tell you today that the mass awakening, the awakening itself, is the resurrection of Jesus. Rising from the dead, crucified. What did he do in this life? He suffered. He endured long suffering. What is poverty? What is pain? What is what you went through? It's the awakening itself. Jesus is not necessarily a human entity. It is the awakening. He said he was coming back. He's coming back for his people, which means the chosen ones are still waking up, but all of them have not waken up yet to the truth. Some might be younger. Some might be dealing with some things right now that they can't really, tune in to self. So they're not fully awakened, or they haven't even, they begin to wake up, but you know how you wake up and, you know, I'm going to go back to, you half sleep, half awake. Yeah. But trust and believe, most of them are waking up if they have not fully awakened yet. But I'm here to tell you that the end is not here yet, because the awakening is a mass. Okay? It's a mass. All of us will unionize and all of us will fight this oppressor, the evil one, the fallen angels. We have to go to war with them. We have to go to war with them. So you're going to come down here and create societies, create tax brackets, create currency to control and govern us, when the Most High was the one that governed you. So you call yourself getting back at the Most High by coming down here and governing us? He's within us, and you're going to govern us. You're going to put us through poverty. You're going to put us through pain. You're going to incarcerate us. You're going to falsely accuse us of crimes we never committed. You're going to keep us in poverty, working jobs, slaving, and we're not going to do anything but just let that happen. Jesus is the awakening. Okay? Let's not get caught up in names and titles and the history of this and that. I'm here to tell you that Jesus himself is the awakening. The awakening itself is Jesus. Resurrecting. He's rising from the dead. He is risen from the dead. He's risen. He's awake. He's alive. He's in tune. He's no longer asleep. He's coming back. When we unionize and form the alliance to fight this oppressor. See, we always look at the oppressor as the white man, the cracker, this, and that. The oppressor is Zeus. And anyone who operates and formulates with Zeus, and anybody who takes sides with Zeus, Satan himself. That's who the oppressor is. I don't care what skin color you are. You don't think it's not no black people over there rocking with Zeus? You don't think he has black people in his higher rankings and higher offices? It's brown people over there too. White, red, no matter what color they are. They rock with Zeus. They, as a whole, are the oppressor. They, as a unit, as a union, are the oppressor. They, as a legion, whatever their assignment is, whatever their job duty is, whatever how they operate in him, they are the oppressor. Let's keep it going. We get caught up in the wrong stuff sometimes, y'all. One moment. One moment. Sorry. Stay with me. Yeah, we just had to pay attention to what we listen to and the people that we listen to. Because a lot of our leaders have true information, but we can't be caught up in history because history is the time or the era that was before us. And if we're caught up in that and if we keep trying to go back to that, then we can't focus on what's going right now. And I'm not dissing my leaders. I still listen to them. And I still listen to the historic information that they have. But we can't get caught up in it too deep because there's something coming that we need to pay attention to. And if we're not fully awakened, not the leaders, because they're awakening us. If we're not fully awakened to what's going on and we don't pay attention, we're going to be in trouble. Now, I'm going to take you to the book of Revelation. But remember, Mark and Matthew told you the end is not yet when you hear war of wars and rumors of wars, right? And everything you see on TV that they publicize. We have to also realize that the media is ran by the government. Systematic destruction. It's the easiest way to program you. You got a TV in your house, you got a phone. Just make smoke screens all day. Fake news. That's what Trump calls it. The worst president that ever happened to him. And that's crazy. Okay, now we're going to jump to Revelation 19 and 11. And before I do that, Revelation, the word revelation, the key word in revelation is revealed. So when something is revealed to you, something is unveiled. What wasn't seen before is being downloaded and revealed to the masses. Now the masses see. Now they are awakening from a slumber. That's what Revelations means. Revelations does not mean it's the end because it's the last book. Revelations means we're waking up. It's revealed to us. Now we know who our enemy is, how this enemy operates, and our purpose for being here. Now it's time for us to form an alliance, unionize, and to stand against our oppressor for what he has done to the children of the Most High. 1911. Revelations 19:11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he sat upon him, called Faithful and True. Remember in my last video I talked about spirit and truth? How do you use faith? How do you gain faith? Through spirit and truth. See? And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. So, the righteous beings that are here is going to be revealed to him, revealed to them, all of them, what has been going on this whole time, how they've been playing with us, how they've been manipulating and deceiving us, and how they've been governing us, which is blasphemy. That's a judgment. That's a judgment. That's a righteous judgment. So now since you're going to blaspheme and try to govern the entity of the Most High, oh, okay, so this is what's going to happen. And then cause terror and reap havoc amongst us, amongst innocent blood, the sheep. And that's another thing I want to get into. When you hear the word sheep, okay, be not dismayed. The word sheep, when we're referred to as sheep, it's referring to the blood, innocence, righteous. It's not referring to just a bunch of dumb sheep wandering around in the pasture. No, that's not what that's talking about. It's referring to the blood. The blood is innocent. The blood has done nothing to you or against you or your people or your family. But you're leading us to slaughter. So for that, it's wartime. See how that got revealed to you, like it got revealed to me? It's wartime. Sheep does not refer to the characteristics of the animal, the sheep. It's referring to the blood. The sheep is innocent. Pay close attention. Don't take anything literally. It's referring to the blood. These people have not effed with you, but you're effing with them. As a matter of fact, you're trying to destroy them. You're trying to erase their existence through cloning and making systems to destroy them. When their master is the whole reason you're even here in the first place. Their shepherd created this realm so they can operate as vessels. But you came against them, you struck them, you led them to slaughter, you murdered them, they're innocent. So now it's wartime. You fucking with innocent people. It's just like back in the day, growing up. That kid that never messed with nobody. But it was always that one bully that kept pushing them, messing with them, effing with them for no reason at all. Just for the simple fact that he didn't mess with anybody. You don't know who that person is deep within them, but you're still effing with them. Then all of a sudden, they spontaneously combust and they just pour out their wrath. Then nobody else will do. Because when they pour out their wrath, it's so brutal, it's so quick. It's like, damn. Now the bullet saying I should have never effed with them. But it's too late. It's too late. You can't keep effing with people, trying to manipulate, deceive them, and destroy them, and program them, and govern them. You can only do that for so long until it's like, hey, wait a minute. We're not standing for this shit no more. We're not standing for none of this BS no more. We're not standing for it and we're not going for it. All right? So I just want everybody out there, because I made the mistake of, calling people sheeple and all of that. Yeah, those people I'm referring to are not necessarily the chosen ones, but I don't want you to get it confused. When the book is referring to sheep, it's talking about innocent blood. It's not talking about the characteristics of an actual sheep. So, the sheep just follow their shepherd. sheep has a good shepherd, it's a good sheep. The Most High is a good shepherd. So we follow the good shepherd. And Zeus tries to intervene and interfere with that. That's why it's going to be war. That's the whole purpose of the war. So the Lamb of God, which they say in the book, the Lamb of God, is coming back and declaring war. And that's the revelation. The revelation is, be not dismayed for what you see. The ICE protests, Iran, Israel, the missiles flying in the sky, allegedly, what's going on with Brother Ibrahim over in Africa. Be not dismayed by that. And that's going to set something off for real. Because he's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. But I don't want to get off subject. But what you're seeing in the media and on Facebook, on social media, these people get paid to cause chaos because they are agents of chaos. The top agents of chaos get paid top dollar because they are high-ranking agents. And they have taken an oath to stir chaos. That's why they're high-ranking. That's why they reap the benefits that God allows Zeus to give them. You're serving a master that can only give you what the Most High allows. That's what you took an oath for? That's what you took an oath for? Was it worth it? You feel good about yourself? Yeah. So for that very reason alone, that's when the real war is going to happen. When the mass awakening takes place, we're going to unionize. We can't help but unionize because it's going to be so hectic and the world is going to be so filled with chaos and division, and it's going to be such a disruption that you're not going to be able to do anything but use your discernment and say, hey, it's time to unionize. You're going to know who you need to unionize with because that's how chaotic it's going to get. You're going to know because you're going to have to pray, you're going to have to fast and use discernment, and then you're going to see because your discernment is going to be sharp. It's going to be on point because you're going to be in the midst of chaos. It has to be on point. So you're going to have to know what to stay away from. We'll know. We'll know who to formulate with, who to unionize with. We'll know. Because the Most High sent the Son. Oh, y'all thought I was soft. Oh, y'all thought I was soft because y'all spit on me. And y'all crucified me. And y'all beat me till I was marred and you couldn't even recognize me. Oh, and then you shamed me by hanging me naked. Oh, that's what y'all... Oh, okay. Yeah, you thought I was soft because I let you do that. Right? But when I come back, y'all didn't see 300? When I come back, trust and believe everything you said, every lie you told, everything you did to my people, everything you did to me that I allowed you to do. It just wasn't time to set it off yet. Trust and believe when I come back this time, it's going to be for sure. Because you're not going to have any excuse. Because your true intent, your true nature, your true characteristics, they're going to be all the way out there. You're going to be exposed. It's going to be nothing to do but to get rid of you. See, Zeus destroys, right? The Most High builds. when you F with innocent blood or see somebody being F with and their blood is innocent and you're a righteous person, something in you is going to trick you, right? Well, you continue to do it to the point where you're trying to dominate and govern and build societies and partake in rituals that consist of, you know, effing with kids. Oh yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's over with. I only let you become as powerful. I only let you become as fluent as you are to let you know that I let you do that. But now I'm awake. It's been revealed to me what's really going on. And now I know what I must do. I must get rid of you. I must kill you. You never had power. I allowed you to have power. But now you've taken it too far. You're taking it too far. You're trying to govern me. How are you trying to govern me when I created you? I didn't try to govern you. I just created you and gave you free will. But now you're trying to get back at me by governing me, making laws for me, incarcerating me, brutally murdering and torturing me. Yeah, I allowed you to do that. So now you can cause all the chaos you want. Because I already made my mind up what's going to happen to you when I set it off. And that's what's going on. So, yeah, you might see the missiles flying in the air on TV. And these are the same people that make movies, by the way. These are the same people that make movies. These are the same people that run society, which I denounce as a member. I'm not a member of. I just live within it and amongst it. I denounce being a member of it. So that's what's going on. Be not dismayed. They're here to create chaos. They're here to program you with the chaos that they're displaying. Stay focused. Don't get off track. You're going to know when the real war pops off because it's going to really be some shit. And it ain't this right here. These missiles and shit you see flying in the air and all that BS. It's a smoke screen. Okay? And if you would look at the TV, if that many missiles are in the air, flying, and landing on the ground, don't you think Israel would be depleted by now? Don't you think Iran would exist by now? All them missiles you see on the TV just flying in the air. And everybody still just doing business, going about their day. Come on, man. It's not time yet. They're playing with our minds. They're creating illusions. ICE protests are illusions. Them rounding up immigrants is not an illusion, but these protests and these wars, these small little wars that they claim that are going on, they're smoke screens. They're testing us. They're testing us. They're experimenting as they have been. They're analyzing. They're collecting data. Know a real war when you see one. You're not going to have time to watch the news when it really pops off. And that's all I'm going to say. You're not going to have time to sit in your recliner and watch TV when it really pops off. That's when it's war. So be not dismayed. Don't really pay attention too much to what you see. Stay cool. Stay doing you. And until next time, it's Jah'Preme. Appreciate you.